Yeah. Testing 1, 2.
Testing 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8.
So. Again. Okay. Maybe you just start simply lah, huh? I'm sure you feel quite a lot of things lah, right? Making this choice, calling this project.
Of course lah. Yeah. But like knowing why it's happening helps a lot.
Why?
Why what?
Why you call it?
Why delay the prototype? Why delay the demo even more? Right? Why delay it even more? Because I would rather it come out later as what it should be than come out when it's supposed to like come out on the deadline but not be what it has to be. Right? It's like you go to a restaurant and you order fish and chips, right? But the fries not ready, but the customer want now, so you bring out the fish law. Where's the chips? Well, it's not ready. It's not ready, you bring it back. Or you don't bring it out until it's ready. And you just let us know the fish and chips are not ready, you'll have to wait a bit more. Okay. Or you go someplace else, but it's just you don't bring it out before it's ready.
This period of time, do you feel anyone like supported you and
interesting. Yes. Support, huh? Different ways of showing support, interesting ways. One of the dudes are kind of like Justin Singh. You know Justin Singh? Oh, he everywhere, that guy. Okay, I set up a Patreon account, right? And then like few cool people like just Hao La, Corina, Kai Lang, they supported like $1 a month or $1 a month. Like, just try it out. Thanks to them. And this dude, Justin Singh, he was like, I don't want to set up a Patreon account. Give me your bank account number. I will bank in to you like little amounts. And he does it Christmas Day, get text from him. Happy Christmas, bro. Can't wait for the demo. Chinese New Year, Happy New Year, bro. Then I'm like, you are one weird fellow, huh? Oh, but thank you very much. Interesting, just like interesting things when you like say you want to do something and then like the people around you. Maybe it's the first time I've actually like said like I'll be okay with like taking in monetary support.
But let's roll back a bit to a prelude of this whole conversation, so that whoever that watches this and have no idea what is it about,
watches this podcast.
Yeah, tell them what happened a year ago and what did you embark on.
What happened a year
simply
ago?
Put, in a brief.
Okay, approximately a year ago, I decided to spend 1 year on this idea I still have, of a video game. Grew up playing games, love games shaped my life, shaped who I am, and I decided, hey, like, it seems like it's possible to make this game, and then I'll try to make it. So take this year, so I took that year and spent it aiming at a demo that would speak of the final game. It's like a taster for the final game. So it'll be a demo. So I was thinking of shipping it in February, end of February, this February, 28th. But yeah, worked, and it's like, it's not always like you want to do it. You want to do something, but you're gonna run into walls. You're gonna like fall into pits of like just mistakes, misdirection, and then also the learning of things. Like there's programming. I'd never done programming, and I had to learn that. I never done pixel art, and then I went for pixel art because it's easier to handle, because small file sizes. But I'd never done pixel art, so I had to learn that. Color theory, no experience to speak of, had to learn that. pixel art animation, it came rather naturally since it's animation. But it's just all this learning that had to take place, and then all the mistakes that had to be made, and other parts of life, like family and like my own personal issues that had to be resolved, all that stuff. You take all that and you try to force out something like a finished product within a year with no prior experience of building it. It just doesn't work. So like nearing the end, like nearing the end of that year, sometime during New Year's, I was like just rushing it and just cutting it down smaller and smaller. Like, what does this demo need to show people what this world that I'm building is? But even then, I hit just ran into like misdirection after misdirection. Like, should I design around the story? Should I design around the gameplay? All that stuff. But at the end of it, come Chinese New Year, I was like, wait. Actually, I was in my garden, and then like I just squatted, and then I just saw these, those frog umbrellas, like the leaves that like frogs would supposedly use as umbrellas. And then I was like, oh, that brings me joy. Like, it's always brought me joy. The idea of being able to, let's say, shrink yourself down to that size and run around in this little world, like, that's always brought me joy. It's always set me free. Or like those, the longkang, like the sewer holes in the drains, and then you got little trees growing out of the holes. I've always wanted to like be that small and sit there, so, and I was like, that's it, that's what it is. And I've always known this, but it's just somehow I couldn't make it yet. This feeling of like just being in this world where you're very small, and places that you usually would take for granted would be these majestic monuments, Yeah, so it's like kind of sets the mind free. So it has to be that. And I looked at the game, I was like, no, nowhere close. Might have a smidgen of something, but even that came on very early in development, when I was like, it was less stressful. And then going forwards, it's just like it strayed away from that path. So I was like, this is not it. I cannot put this out. There's so many games out there. I'm not just gonna just put another one on the pile.
What do you want to tell these people that like has really supported you? I'm sure you feel something about it. Yeah.
All I can say is like, thank you lah. Don't really know what to say, because like, I haven't like shipped anything or like shown much, because like a lot of the work that I do is like, if it doesn't look good, I throw it out. Or like it's like there's programming and you can't really, how do you say, like, look at these 90 lines of code that I wrote for like the save system. No, but thanks a lot lah. Thank you lah, like, for really being there lah. It might not mean that much to them, like when it might not mean much to you, like in like showing your support. It's just like supporting a friend. But like when I go through the stuff that I go through, and like knowing that I've got the people like you there, it's like, it's something. It's definitely something. So yeah, thank you. And then it's coming out. I don't know how old I'm gonna be, or we're all gonna be when it comes out, but it is gonna come out. Are we peaking? No. But I will be working on loads of shit in the meantime. Have to handle that. I'm learning to handle that so that I can actually deliver something or share the stuff that I make. That's the main point that that's what I wanna take care of in the near future. It's like that, and also handle my financials. I wanna grow up, right? I wanna take care of myself financially, and also make sure my work at least gets out somewhere, so it doesn't just stay with me. Because I was actually this thought of sharing the world inside your head. It's like I was speaking with Willander, you know Willander, and illustrator, right? And this guy, he does black and whites a lot, and I love his work. Like God with a pen, right? God with a pen. And then he once did this like piece, like real big A1 size piece, like kind of like half my height, and he did it with just cross hatching with a pen, and it's this astronaut falling through space, and I was like, when are you gonna put it up? And it's like, that can buy we'll see. And then now, about like, I think it's like 5 years later, it's still curled up in his room somewhere, and I'm like, why don't you share it? Like, it's not good enough, he says. And I'm like, fuck you. It's like, it's not yours anymore. It's like, you get to have it in your head. We don't get to see it unless you render it in some form and show it to us so that we can go there. And when I like said that to him, I was like, it's true to me as well. I can't keep storing all my stuff, you know. It's like, I've got to like let other people in, because some people actually need this escape, you know. Like, if not, it's like, you know, like you go through the motions. If you don't produce work on a, like, in a creative medium, like, just to put it that way, then it's very hard to find an escape. And one of the ways of escaping is, you know, what we do is like, I've got this world in my head, and I can escape into it like time to time, and it's there. But that portal's not open to everybody. So it's like opening the portal to someone else through your work.
I want to say a few things to you. I don't represent everyone, but like I would say that most of us would look at you as a super creative person, crazy and fun and wow. And everyone that supports you in different ways really believe in you ever since, regardless what you do or what you have produced or if you achieve whatever you have committed in it. I think you have kept to your promise for a year to do this game design, and nonetheless it doesn't make you any lesser as a accountable person. And I think that like it is also a good time that what you have right now, where you are right now, talking about like being accountable to yourself, to your finances, to your challenges in life, and all these things that you would like to create and, you know, take up. Yeah, it's a good time, and I think we are all more than willing to support you and we grow together actually. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for sharing about how this whole process is. I think you have not told anyone about this, and I'm sure that actually everyone would like to hear from you, regardless whatever update it is. Yeah. So this will be it. Put it on your Facebook, man.
Okay, you put it up, I'll share it. What do you mean?
Put it on your own. Just put it up.
This?
Yeah.
You put the thing and I'll share it.
Okay. Bye bye.
Oh, okay. Bye bye. He's gonna press the button and come back. But bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Lúc có quay lên video. Không thể là. Around you. Are you wearing headphone? If you wear headphone, then can hear lah.